In the next 5 minutes, we will show you how to shine a light on your dark data using the new Intelligent Structured Discovery Service offering coming soon from Informatica. We are seeing today the convergence of two forces. On one hand, storage is becoming cheaper, and with increasingly more ways to collect data, more and more data is being stored. On the other hand, we see more non-technical, non-developer users demanding to access the data without involving IT. These users now have access to more user-friendly tools to derive meaning from data quickly. However, there is still a missing link. How do these users extract the information and derive value from the large variety of unknown data formats now available to them? This is where Intelligent Structured Discovery Service can help. It is an automated, simple-to-use, extendable solution which can analyze and detect the structure of an unknown input file. Once the structure is inferred, the user can easily define which pieces of the data to extract and save the data to a CSV or XML file, or deploy the model into the Informatica platform to apply further processing, such as data masking, data quality, or data transformation. Let's now go through a quick demonstration of the tool. After logging into the Intelligent Structured Discovery application, I am presented with this simple screen. At the top, I have two options: detect the structure of a new file, or manage a structure already saved in the repository. To define a new structure, browse and upload a sample file. This file represents a log generated by one of the applications at a bank. Our task is to extract some personal information from this log, and specifically we want to mask some values such as social security number. Looking closely at this file, we can see it is quite difficult to read, and while it is possible to identify some of the fields, this will not be a trivial task. Now let's run the file through the structure discovery algorithm. Almost immediately, the algorithm detects the structure of the file and presents it in this easy-to-navigate visual model. Let's now explore this view and some of the editing capabilities it provides. Looking at the visual model, notice how the algorithm detected the structure and also identifies some of data types, such as IP address, URLs, date and time, social security numbers, names, address components, and phone. This makes it easy to understand the data I'm dealing with and to decide what I want to do with each field. For example, I can decide that the date and time values, which the algorithm separated into two distinct fields, should actually be a single date-time field. To make this change, I can simply drag and drop one field onto the other to merge the two into a single field. I can also rename the new field to reflect the new data type, so I will call this field date-time. The next field is labeled SSN, indicating that the algorithm detected this to be a social security number. Double-clicking on the field reveals that the algorithm is 53% confident of this assignment. This confidence is based on the sample size, adjacent fields, in this case the name field, as well as other parameters. If I'm not satisfied with this recommendation, I can rename the field. After reviewing the visual model and applying some changes, I can also take a look at a table preview. This file has a lot of fields, many of which I don't care about at this point. To remove unwanted fields, I can simply right-click on any section of the model and select Exclude from Structure. The excluded section is grayed out and no longer appears in the table preview. To add some fields back, I can right-click and select Include in Structure. Since I'm only interested in the personal information I intend to mask, I will include only those fields: social security number, name, and address. When I'm satisfied with the model, I can save it to the repository. Once the model is saved, I can click on the export link to download the data I selected to a CSV, as you can see here. This concludes this presentation on Intelligent Structured Discovery Service. Thank you for listening.